Coming to you live from our houses. This is the Port Valley Boys podcast. So I am Fabian Vicks. We have D. Rondo, resident Michiganer, with us right now. Everybody else will join us in just a minute. NFC Championship review. Who's the MVP? And we got a lot of other stuff. I'm about to unveil this intro, Damon. Let's go.
Let's go.
And Big D. That's what makes this funny. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys away? Somehow, when they count, just wait. They will let you down. The accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, waiting to happen. It won't happen. I'm predicting they're gonna be irrelevant. I'm predicting an absolute embarrassment for the last decade and a half. They make me laugh. All the talent that they have is unbelievable, man. Big D, these are you. This is what they do. The weed show up on cue. Accident, something will go wrong. The accident of the big Jumbotron. Accident, gotta recognize it's a black cat running around that franchise. Say it with it. Accident, they will mess it up. Just wait. The accident, they will let you down. Just wait. The accident, waiting to happen. It won't happen. How about the Cowboys?
You wrong, bro. You damn wrong.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
You are dead wrong.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Oh,
We
man,
got
Chucky
Chucky
Book.
Booker. I don't know what Chucky Booker is.
Wow, the singer.
Never heard of him.
You heard of him. That song "Turned Away." You heard of him. And why you want to play and games? You heard of him.
Okay. We have Chucky Booker ceiling fan.
Wow.
Ceiling.
Mike, you missed the intro. He's
seen it.
He saw
that
week.
week.
Man.
He saw that week. He saw it.
He's still doing that fight, Damon?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, nothing's enough, Fate. Season's over with. Shit. Enough is the damn enough. Keep putting up with that.
Look at my face.
We about to go to the Super Bowl and you still cracking cowboy jokes. We off in the season.
Enough is enough.
It sure. Man, they was so stupid, man.
I'm sorry.
I hate the dude, bro. I hate Fabian, man. I can't stand the dude.
Let's get to the sponsors right quick. Let's get to the sponsors.
Goodness gracious.
We come back on Sundays after the Super Bowl. We might be on after the Super Bowl. I'm gonna talk to the guys about see what we're gonna do about it. That's gonna be a 10 o'clock show, but I don't know if we're gonna make it that late, but we'll see how they work out. Crazy Straws, Ryan, he's on suspension, but he's still sponsoring Crazy Straws. We pulled the scholarship, so he's gonna have to walk on. Just for Men, you got gray in the beard. I'm keeping my gray. I'm already old anyway, so it don't matter.
Me too. I'm keeping my gray too, Faye.
Dax Wave and Groom. We all got wave. Mike got waves right now. Use Dax Wave and Groom. Get it from the local store. Arizona Tea.
I'm trying to share your post, man. You just sent it. Trying to see if it come up on Facebook.
It's on Facebook live now.
That's what I'm saying.
It should be straight. It's public.
It ain't come up yet.
Let's get to the rest of our sponsors while Mike's doing it. Arizona Tea. Damon, how much?
$1.
And what happens if you drink a whole can?
Diabetic shock.
If you're diabetic shock, what you gonna be on?
Ozempic or Trulicity?
Ozempic. You got Pretty Tony. What they call him? What they call him?
PT, what's up, baby?
Pretty Tony. What they call him? What they call him? What they call him?
He said Big T.
Hey, Tony,
Facebook, YouTube.
Pray for your boy, man. Pray for him. Whenever you get a little time, just shoot a little prayer for that young man.
Just a small one. They big.
Yeah, it ain't got to be Lord help you. Just say something like that. The man needs you.
No doubt.
You need Jesus, man.
Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. We try to get to 1,000 followers so we get monetized. So tell your friends. When we start getting monetized, we need some money like Shannon Sharp, who made $1 million on that Cat Williams. We trying to get there.
Yeah, we trying.
We need it. BuyNightShirt.com. Get all your paraphernalia from that HBCU or Greek organizations. from Kappa Alpha to Iota Phi Theta. Get your stuff. Damon podcast. Damon, tell me about your podcast right quick.
Hey, season 2 coming out February 6th. That's a Tuesday. Be looking out for it. Got a Patreon page for it. Fab, I'm gonna give you that link so we can put it up, man.
Yeah, follow Damon podcast. We need the money. Just like a hi. What's your name? I need money. Shit, me too. That's my favorite character in the whole movie. Hits from the streets, if you don't remember him from BET. And of course, our favorite sponsor. I know my favorite sponsor, Hennessy and Coke, Ginger Ale, and Crown Royal XO, the Dark Liquors.
The dark liquor.
I got a new sponsor, Fade.
Go ahead.
He called it Ben Gay.
Lord help, hey, Tony.
You out of yourself? You out of yourself?
Lord help him, Tony. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
That's the new sponsor, boy.
Lord help him.
All right, Fade. Let's go, man.
Look at Tony. Tony trying to hide it. He really trying. Ain't no sense of fighting, Tony. Just let it
Hey, Tony. Bro, it's been 30 years since we've known each other, man. When do you ever think I'm gonna change? You think I'm ever gonna change, Tony? It's been 30 years, bro.
No, I don't think so, Atwater. I had to agree with you on that one, big guy.
Big guy.
Tony, don't hold it in, bro, because once it explode, you're gonna be like you was a few months ago. You ain't gonna be able to stop. Just let it out, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I gotta compose myself, man.
Hey, man. I remember that one episode I was acting like Antonio Brown. And I'm taking my shirt off on the show. I've never seen Tony laugh that hard ever, man. I've been knowing this dude 30 years.
Talking about Tony,
and I ain't never seen him laugh like that, boy.
Tony laughed about 10 minutes because I was right with him. I couldn't stop laughing. Pretty much, man. Right.
That shit caught me off guard, man. I wasn't ready.
No, none of it was.
I wasn't ready.
None of it was, man. And Fade just sitting there with this confused look on his face.
Fade didn't know what to say or do, man. Fade didn't know whether to laugh, mute me, put me off the show. He didn't know what was going on.
Fade was confused. He took his shirt off. Fade was like this. What? What the hell? Fade had that. Hey, if WTF was in the dictionary with a picture, that was Fade. Fade was like this. What the hell? Right. That's how he was looking. Oh man.
Okay, I want to start with the San Francisco Detroit game, and we'll get.
Please let Damon go first. Let him go first because he is from Detroit.
Go ahead, Damon.
I guess I would ask the fellas a question. Up here they call Dan Campbell Dan Gamble because he gamble a lot. He take chances. He's aggressive. My question to y'all is, and I asked Atwater this. I said, in a game like this, where you are up, San Francisco is building momentum. Beginning of the second half, or somewhere in that third quarter, I think it was, you decide to go for it. You don't get it. San Francisco go down to score. My question is, in a championship game like this, where you have not been there, you know what I'm saying? Won't you take any and every points possible? Because if you take the field goal, I believe Detroit would have went up, I think, up 17 again. And that kind of changed the trajectory of San Francisco, how they do things in a way. I know it's still early in the second half, but you're still up 3 scores. I told Mike I'm taking all 6 of them points. I don't lead them on the field because we end up losing by 3. You know what I'm saying? That drop passes, not taking the points, certain play calls. I think it was bad because I know T-Miles don't want to hear this. I know he don't want to hear it. I know Tiny Head don't want to hear it. That first half, San Francisco was on the ropes. They didn't know what happened. And if they'd have kept that momentum kept going, who knows what had happened. But I don't know what happened, bro. That's crazy.
We got Shot on here. I know Shot gonna get off some shots. So we're gonna go Shot Tony, then Mike.
What happened? What happened? What we talking about?
Talking about the NFC Championship. Talking about the NFC Championship, Shot. What's good with you, bro?
Man, look at here. First of all, I just want yesterday to be a lesson that if you gonna laugh at somebody, then you got to be able to take it too. Cause I was sure messing with Fabe last week about the 11 personnel, messing with Tony facial expression with the 11 personnel. But boy, look at here. I'm on that thing looking for the link last night, going crazy. I'm like, what a link? Y'all some bullies. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all some bullies. But I had to take it. But I couldn't wait to get on here to talk about this doggone Dan Campbell. I just want y'all to know that I'm putting in my own coaching resume to be the next head coach of the Detroit Lions. Because you don't need common sense. You know, all you need is a couple of phrases and know some people, and you can be the head coach, because there's no reason why he should still be the head coach of the Detroit Lions. No reason at all. That is the worst display of coaching or game management in the last 700 years. Find me a game where the coach did more detriment to the team than that game. Can y'all think of any off the top of your head?
The 28-3 with the Falcons and the Patriots.
I don't know. What's the running back name? If Freeman, what's the boy name that from FSU?
Freeman.
Dante, no, not DeAndre, something like that from Miami.
Yeah, Freeman. I know you're talking about. Even number 24, I think.
Yeah, didn't he like fumble or something like that toward the end? I mean, it was a whole lot of people messed that up now.
Ryan that fumbled. It was Matt Ryan that fumbled.
Who?
Matt Ryan made the fumble, that made the turnover in the second half.
Okay.
I mean, it was drop passes. St. Brown dropped the pass he usually catch. What's Cuz name? Reynolds dropped a couple passes. And yeah, game management. Because like I said, man, if anytime Faye brought this up in the production before we came on, anytime you would have went for it, I probably would have went for it at the end of the first half. Because then there's potential of going up 28-7.
Let me explain the coaching mindset with that, what he was thinking. First of all, Detroit came out. I'm talking about the play calling, them first 4-5 plays when they went down the field I'm talking about some of the best play calling I've ever seen. I'm talking about it was bam, 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 man, that whole first half. But Detroit was up 24-10. It was like 4th and 2, 4th and 3 inside the 20. I would have possibly gone for it too, because they hadn't stopped me all day. So I would have gone for that one, the first one that they went for. Now the second one, I wouldn't have done that, because the second one, I kick a field goal, the game is tied, or I'm up 3. I'm up 3.
The second one you kick the field goal, you go back up. I think it was 10.
No, I think it was like 24.
No. The second one would have put them up.
We'd have been down 7. I think they had. Remember, Detroit didn't score in the second half until that touchdown.
No, I think Atwater talking about the first. You talking about the first one right after in the third quarter, right after San Francisco got the ball and came downfield to score.
When San Francisco got the ball, the halftime score was 24-7. San Francisco came out, got a field goal, made it 24-10. Detroit came right back down the field, and I think it was like 4th and 2 at the 20.
That's the first one. Yep.
That first one right there, I might would have gone for it 10, because they hadn't stopped me all game. That was my first possession of the second half. They didn't really stop me the whole first half. I might would have gone for that one. But the second, going for it on 4th down, I think the game was either tied or they would have been up 3 or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't have went for it then. But that first one,
I would have took both field goals because you go up 27, you go up 27-10, it's a different ball game. That's 3 scores.
Exactly.
I go up 31-10 and I get that first one.
That was
I can go up 31-10. I'd be up 21 if I get that first 4th down. I could be.
That one was the momentum shifter right there, man.
Yeah. Now that one changed the game because that's when that pass to AU went down the field and it went south from there. Yeah. But that first one, I might would have looked at the ratio and like, hey, coach, let's do it. Let's go for it.
No.
They hadn't stopped me all game. I hadn't been stopped.
Okay,
but
so
just think about it.
You played it safe at the half and kicked the field goal to make sure you win at 3 scores. You got to do that in that same situation right now.
Right.
I think at the end of the half they had no more timeout, so you had no choice but to go for a field goal.
But they was on the 2-yard line.
They had a timeout. I think they had all 3.
But you was on the 2-yard line.
Remember, they did that run play. They had to take the timeout because Montgomery didn't get in. Then they
see at that point at the end of the first half,
4th quarter,
I got to get some kind of points. It don't matter what I get. I got to get some kind of points. But then that
first field goal, you take that.
When I got the football to start the second half, y'all got to remember, Detroit had put up almost 300 yards of offense in the first half. So 4th and 2, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a couple of maybe 1 4th down. In the first half, they got it. So the second half, why would I not go for that right there up 24-10? Now, they didn't get it. But now the second one, you got to kick the field goal. And then you got to look at, too, Dan Campbell has done this all season. He didn't just decide an NFC championship game to start going for it on 4th down. He done this all season. He's gambled all season. Remember what he did against the Cowboys? So this is what he's done.
You got to
ride with me.
You got to read the moment. You got to read the moment, man. I hear what you're saying, but you got to read the moment.
100%. So like he's been doing this all season, but you ain't never been this close to the Super Bowl ever.
Correct.
Like and don't get it twisted. For all of us that was rooting for Detroit or rooting against or the 49ers, you still the underdog. So when you jumped out on them, you make it difficult for them. You did your job. Now y'all got to come get me. I'm not gonna help you come get me. It changes the play calling if you kick the field goal. Now we still talking about 3 scores, right? Help me out with that. What the score would have been?
That would have made it 27-10.
27-10.
Back up 17.
So now you need 3 scores. That means anything that I do, any type of score that I get in this second half gets me 1 inch closer to the Super Bowl. You don't go for it. Now it's only 2 scores, and you just gave them momentum. And what y'all think Christian McCaffrey and Debo was just gonna be silent the whole game? Like that's just dumb. I don't get that. I don't understand how he's still a coach. I'm sorry.
You don't see the rationale at all on that first 4th down, no shot in the second half going forward?
Bro, like I said, once I'm up 14, you got to come get me because your play calling changes. Now you're down 3 scores. Right now, the game, I got time on my side, and I got the score. Once you miss that field goal, all San Francisco saying is if we come down here and score, we good. It's a 1 possession game with damn near the whole half to go. It's a whole nother ball game now. If they would have came down and scored, now you still down 10 points, 2 scoring possessions, and you get the ball. Run clock and squeeze the life out the game.
I'm with that.
To the Super Bowl since hell, when have you been to the Super Bowl?
We haven't.
Oh my God! And he's still a coach.
We haven't. You realize? Little history. Them boys ain't won a championship in football since it was known as the NFL championship. That was 57. My mama was a year old.
Yo,
they've never been to the Super Bowl.
Was that first 4th down? Is that one of the ones that Reynolds dropped?
Yeah, the first one. That's the first one he dropped.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
Now, I have to throw in there, man, as well. You know, definitely Campbell deserves some blame. Like I said, you got to read the room. You got to know when to make those type of calls. But at the same time, sometimes the player got to play, and it's on the players too. Reynolds, that dude had 2 huge drops.
Yep.
Right in his hand, dude. You got to catch that, dude.
Yeah, and that Gills fumble hurt too, because that really gave him momentum because it was on Detroit's side of the ball. It was a short field. So if you don't kick that field goal, you up 17, you fumble the ball, they score, you still got a chance to come down, score again. They went away from what was working because they gave Goff besides those 2 Bosa sacks, they gave him good protection.
Oh, Goff was out there carving, dude.
Yeah, they gave him good protection.
Shout out to San Francisco. My brother Tony Miles on here. Shout out to San Francisco. Mario just gave us all the play-by-play. In case y'all forgot a little bit about the game, Mario Johnson gave everybody the play-by-play. So read the comments. It'll tell you everything that happened. He better than ESPN.
He must work for the Athletic.
Yeah, I think he got that AI app where he could just talk it out, because I ain't never seen nobody comment this fast.
Hey, if y'all don't have confidence in your kicker at that point, are you still doing that, or you gonna put your kicker out there?
Kicker's only 50% between 40 and 50 yards this season, so no, you can't. That's another reason why he was going for it. Kick was only 50%.
They gave a stat that our particular kicker was kicking like 84% from between 40 and 49 yards. I'm going to put him out there, bro.
No, it was 50. Damn, it was 55%. It went 80. It was barely 50%.
Yeah, he ain't Justin Tucker now. That's for damn sure. Nobody mistake him for Justin Tucker at all.
No, they don't.
And this is the problem with the whole thing with the Detroit line. Bro, this is the NFL. There's a good possibility that Detroit, you might not be in this situation again. Prime example, look at the Atlanta Falcons. They've been depressed for 7 years. They ain't been back nowhere near it. So this could be a franchise changing moment. Now, the flip side of that, I really believe Detroit is here to stay. I think Detroit will get another opportunity to be back in that situation. But the way the league set up, bro, man, you might not get that opportunity again, man.
Hey, bro, Dan Marino thought he'd get back.
Hey, listen here, man.
My only thing that I say to that is Green Bay's coming. Yes. The boys coming.
Yep.
They coming, dude.
Yep. Jordan Love proved that he ready, bro. And that was one of the best pass blocking offensive lines in the league. I'm telling you, the North is gonna be tough.
Hey, that's a good point though. You know, as mad as I am at Dan Campbell, just for the bad coaching. You know, shout out to Detroit and you know, y'all relax. We'll give San Francisco they flowers. But shout out to Detroit. When you step back and stop being mad, one of y'all just made a good point. It's talent there now. It's talent. So, you know, Jameer Gibbs, David Montgomery, you got a 2-headed monster right there. I think both of them boys still up on the contract. I know Jameer Gibbs is, but David Montgomery is.
Yeah, he got another year.
Yeah, hey, they say what they want. That offense is set. I guess in another couple of weeks or whatever, we can start talking about what the draft looked like. But they, if they just get a decent, I don't know if they got their first round pick. Like I said, we'll look at all of that.
They got it.
Situation. They got it. But Detroit could be, like you said, Detroit could be there. They could be there for a minute. So I take that back. I know Fade probably about to do his thing. And totally wake up. Let us know what the cap situation look like.
Like Detroit now, when you think about,
I don't know the exact number. They got plenty of cap space, shot.
When you think about the NFC and think about the top teams, you're gonna think about San Francisco. Of course, you're gonna mention Philly. Dallas name come up. Detroit is in that same boat now.
Yeah, I agree.
They're not a team that you're gonna say gonna sneak up. They're not gonna sneak up on nobody no more. They're sneaking up. That's over with. Detroit is that team now. You're gonna start seeing Detroit getting more Sunday night games and Monday night. Detroit is in that boat now.
Well, I give Holmes credit. Everybody was wondering why he picked Laporta and Gibbs. He saw something everybody else didn't see. Because Laporta is a stud, the tight end, and Gibbs is that guy. So you look at
I've been talking about Jameer Gibbs doing the draft.
He that guy. And then they got Jameson Williams, who stepped up as the season went with that speed, that end around. He showed that speed, that Bama speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting to have a breakout year next year. Jameson Williams gonna do his thing. He started cutting up against San Francisco. He really was the only one in the second half that was lightweight doing something.
Yeah. So
shout out to Jared Goff, man. Way to resurrect your career. Way to save your career.
Yeah.
You know, they threw you out to the wolves, and you came back with all the money. Shout out to Jared Goff.
Detroit has $61 million of cap space.
He off a contract though, ain't he?
He got one more year, but they're looking to extend him. He's still on that. He got another year on his current contract, but they've been in talks to extending him. So,
okay.
Shout out to San Francisco going to the Super Bowl. You can't be no haters.
Tony, you credit Tony's stupid. Tony's stupid.
We spent 10 minutes talking about how bad Detroit looked. Get them boys credit. Them boy came back.
I gotta give them credit. They fought.
Hey, go ahead. You got the flow. I ain't got nothing to say.
Don't say I'm busy now.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say.
Let me give everybody the cap space for going to this free agent period. Washington Commanders have $83 million, the Titans $72 million, Patriots at $68 million, Texans at $64 million, the Colts at $61 million, Bengals at $61 million. The Lions I'm just giving you the top 10, Mike. Just the top 10. Just the top 10.
Oh, what we got in Dallas though? When you let me know when you get to us.
Negative.
Said $20.
Negative $21 million. Negative 21. You got to restructure.
You serious?
Negative $21 million. Negative $21 million.
No, we gotta. We gotta extend Dak, man, in order to free up some money, man. Dak counting too much money against the cap next year.
And he has a no trade and a no franchise clause in his contract. So,
boy, they about to extend the quarterback they don't like.
The same money.
And they kept a coach they don't like.
Hey, that's enough.
Yeah,
go to the next subject.
We're in a bad spot right now, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man.
Move on.
Hold on.
Hey, Cole. It's just like we in a marriage. The marriage just ended. We won't talk about it.
Hey, listen, man. Dak got to go. Da 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 da. How we gonna get up under the cap? Give Dak more money.
Hey, Faye, could you go to the next subject, please? I told you. Me and Tony just kind of substance.
Let's go from one Dak Prescott to another one in the AFC, Lamar Jackson.
He said, "Got to be."
Baltimore wet the bed Sunday. The defense looked like the toilet in the first quarter. Then they played great in the last three quarters. But if I told you I'm gonna hold Kansas City to 17 points, what would you say, Damon?
Damn good chance you will win. It's a decent chance you'll win that game.
What the hell happened? What the hell happened, Shot, in that game? What the hell happened?
And only reason why I'm even mentioning his name because I caught a glimpse of one of them sports center channels or one of the podcasts. I don't remember. I don't really watch it like that. But I know when I did watch the game, I was like, man, what? It looked like Lamar Jackson was trying to beat Patrick Mahomes at Patrick Mahomes' game. Even though he was in Baltimore, like they didn't run the ball as dominant as they usually do. Like that was another situation where I felt like they got out coached, but I thought Lamar was trying to be a passer instead of being Lamar Jackson. Like you was trying to be Lamar Mahomes or something like that. I thought the play calling was suspect. And I mean, you just can't count Pat Mahomes out. I'm not big into the gambling. Yeah, Kevin just came on and said he went away from what works for him. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw that. Like, he didn't look like Lamar Jackson, that offense. It looked like they tried to come up with a whole new game plan just for this game.
Baltimore, man, and whatever, everything Ratio's saying, man, is spot on. They led the NFL in rushing, and you run the football, I think, for a total of 16 times in the game?
6 with 2 running backs. 6 to running backs.
Like, that's unreal, man. Something else I noticed about Baltimore, offensively, they're not really that good, man, talent-wise. Like, Odell Beckham is not the Odell Beckham that we think he is. They got other receivers, Nelson Aguilar and Rashad Bateman. They can't even probably be a number 2 or 3. That new kid, the Flowers kid, looked pretty good. The 2 tight ends, all right. The running backs, I think, have kind of been, I don't want to say journeyman, but they hadn't been no top-tier running backs. To win the AFC Championship and like win a Super Bowl, yes, you can win with your defense, but like the offensive pieces around him, it's not the greatest pieces. When Zay Flowers went out of that game at the end of the game, after the fumble, he did something to his finger, so he went back on the field. Baltimore looked clueless. Odell Beckham didn't catch a pass. They couldn't do nothing at all, man. So I know it may sound crazy. They got to figure out a way to upgrade that offense. Now we're gonna put this on Lamar Jackson because as the coach and the quarterback, when you lose and you're supposed to be a top tier quarterback or whatever, you're gonna catch this heat. But at the same time, you look at the pieces around him. I tell you what, look at the players that he have offensively, the receiver, tight end, and running back. I promise you, he don't have none of them that will be considered top 10 in their position. Maybe Mark Andrews. Let me take that back. Mark Andrews, I think, could be a top 10 tight end. Other than that, he has no top 10 players in that group. So you look at his receiver. Look at his running back.
Mark Andrews is a top 5 tight end. And
I'm just saying, man, he's one of the top at his position. Other than that, he has really nothing. But the same thing, Patrick Mahomes is the same thing then. So Lamar Jackson, while I'm sitting here trying to defend you, the same thing that I just said for you, it's the same for Patrick Mahomes probably.
Exactly. I was just about to say that because Isaiah Likely is, I ain't gonna say he's better than Mark Andrews, but he was playing lights out up into this game. Like them last 4-5 games for Isaiah Likely were lights out. We just talked about that. Zay Flowers, I'm pretty sure might be Rookie of the Year or in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Puka Nacua gonna win that.
Okay, well, I know Zay Flowers was a first round pick and was projected to do what he did, and he handled his business. But he's no different than what Pat had. Nobody was talking about Rashee Rice at the beginning of the year. Isaiah Pacheco made a name for himself. You know, he didn't have no deficiency of talent going up against the Chiefs. You know, but again, my man Ross put in here, said 6 rushing attempts was ridiculous.
And that's what they built on. That team is built to. I was surprised that Lamar was trying to step back, like Shot said, and be something that that's not him. Not saying that he's not supposed to pass the pill, but we know what. Since he's been in Baltimore, they've either been leading the league in rushing or top 3 in rushing. You know what I'm saying? And they brought the coordinator in to kind of build an offense around that. So for them to step back and almost change their whole game plan kind of set them up for failure. Not to mention the Flowers fumble trying to get in the end zone, the 3 turnovers, that hurt them. But it didn't seem like, I was with Horatio. I'm like, what is Lamar doing? What is he trying to do? Outduel Mahomes? Stick to your game plan. That's what I kept saying. What are y'all doing? So I don't know, Mike. I don't know if they got. I understand your point as far as the offensive pieces around them, but they got decent offensive pieces that got them to where they at. They should be playing in the Super Bowl.
I think with both of these conference championship games, Baltimore and Detroit, lost the game more than San Francisco and Kansas City won the game. That's what I would say.
I would have to disagree with you on that one because Kansas City won that game in the first half.
Yeah, Baltimore turned the ball over too. Yeah, Baltimore had ample opportunity to win the game. It wasn't. Kansas City didn't play particularly great either now.
But I gotta give Tony credit. Tony been saying that defense is stellar, and that defense Kansas City played, it was stellar. It was a well thought out defensive plan with the help of Baltimore going away from what works. But I mean, I gotta give credit where credit is due. KC plays some really good defense.
Kansas City had the number 2 defense, probably the best cornerback combo in the league. They're fast, they're quick, they get to the pass to the passer.
Chris Jones, he a stud, bro.
And going back to the rushing, Kansas City had 32 rushing attempts, 32 for 89 yards. Baltimore had 81 yards on 16 attempts. That's 5 yards a carry. You start running the ball.
That's crazy, man.
Start running the ball. And you were not that far out of it. 17-7 at the half, and you only scored 3 points. Both defenses played lights out in the second half. It's just a turnover. Zay Flowers' taunting penalty really, to me, hurt them because they could have scored a little bit quicker, and the defense could have came out the quarterback a little bit more if they would have went and scored if he would have got the penalty. But what does this lead? This leads me to the next question. We're going to talk about our breakdown our Super Bowl picks next week. Mike, one of Mike's topic he had on here is the NFL MVP is blank. I'm gonna give mine. If I had to pick an MVP based on this season, the totality of the season, it'd be Christian McCaffrey, not Lamar Jackson. But that would be my MVP.
I'm gonna stick with Lamar.
Oh man,
I'm gonna stick with Lamar.
I'm gonna go
Lamar Jackson, man.
I'm going McCaffrey.
I'm gonna stick with Lamar.
Hey, run off their stats, Fate. Jackson and McCaffrey.
Lamar Jackson for the season only had 24 touchdowns and 7 picks.
That's passing.
24 touchdowns.
Go ahead and give us the total touchdown.
Total touchdowns. Let's do the rushing. Let's see.
Wait to hit him shot.
Like, we know who Lamar is.
Give me a second.
Probably throw another 9 up there.
Only 5.
Huh?
Only 5 rushing touchdowns.
5. So what that put him at? 29.
29.
How many rushing yards did he have, Fade, for the season?
Probably 1,000.
821.
821. Okay.
And how many passing yards?
Huh?
3,600.
MVP.
3,600 passing yards.
MVP.
Yeah. Plus another 800 rushing.
That's right. MVP, bro.
And when they played San Fran, he got half of them numbers against them.
They dog walked him.
All right, Fade.
The team dog walked him, right?
Number.
The team dog walked him, right? Not just him. Right?
No. 4
interceptions, right? The defense had 4 picks.
Right? At that game, at that time, they was trying to make Brock Purdy. They were trying to put him in the MVP race, and Christian McCaffrey, and they got destroyed. And I think Brock Purdy threw enough interceptions to last him to next season.
Roll out McCaffrey number, Fade.
1,459 yards, 14 touchdowns. That's just rushing. Receiving 67 receptions, 564 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Woo! Hey. Oh, wait a minute now.
Wait a minute.
That boy had a pretty good year now.
We didn't say that.
Yeah, did nobody say he did have a good
14.
year?
I'm talking about the win. He could be some kind of consideration. And if
He a finalist.
I hate to do it. I know you don't want to. Run off Dak Prescott numbers real quick, please.
Why? Like, we got other stuff to do.
2-5 in playoffs. Hold on, say 2-5 in playoffs.
Throw the stats, man.
Don't. That's over his career, dude. Nobody ask you all this shit. Hey, Fade.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey, Fade.
Only playoff this shit, my bad.
Hey, Atwater know how to touch the buttons, bro. Can we see that?
Go ahead, Fade. Atwater and Arnold Associates. That's the goal, Tony. Good job. Go ahead, Fade. What? I just want to know what his stats were for the year.
My bad. Pick six versus the Green Bay Packers. Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. You hey, you running salt in the wound, bro.
My bad. Hold on.
I'm good, man. I'm talking. Hey, listen. Like I said in the chat, man. Nothing that Fave says is gonna bother me from this point on, dude. This dude don't have no team. He switched teams like draw.
No, I don't have a team, so how can I switch teams?
He switched teams like draw.
I tell you what, Fave.
Extend that contract. Extend that. That's the new.
I tell you what, Fave.
Curiosity.
You take one more shot.
What was it? What was Dak stock? It's out of curiosity. I'm curious.
I would have picked that 4,500 yards.
Why are you curious, man? For what? What are you curious of?
I just want to know what his stats was. Just
what you got, Fade?
4,500 yards passing, 36 touchdowns, 9 picks.
Hey, Tony, I'm gonna need to be. We need to be in the running too, Tony.
He was in the running to them last couple games of the season.
Yeah, he was. Babe, look up something. How many people in America had a cold last week?
Everybody.
Since we just...
Hey, Fade, let me tell you something, man. No, Fade. No, Fade, let me tell you something right now, bro. One more comment about the Cowboy, man. I'm going Antonio Brown again. So I'm letting you know, man.
Please don't.
No more Cowboy joke, man. All right?
Stop, Fade. We quit.
Shout out
that's the last one, Fade.
I'm sorry.
Fade, that's the last one, Fade.
I'm sorry.
Mike, we good. Mike,
no, I'm good. No. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
On that shirt.
Shot, was you on here?
Yeah, he was on there because Shot had to. This was Shot face like this. He took his shirt off. Shot was like this.
Hey, next time I got to get a permission slip signed to see something like that, bro. You can't just do that without getting parental consent.
He had the confused look. Shot was like, "Get this off the screen." Look, that's like.
Hey, read off two of stats, Fave, since we reading off stats.
4,600 yards passing, 29 touchdowns, 14 picks.
Woo!
I
got you, Lou. I got you,
picks hurt him. I hate this dude, man. I hate Horatio, man. I swear. He was
oh man. That boy say read off Dak. Extend that. Wait till next week. Wait till my shirt.
Hey, that's enough, man. That's it.
Mike, you just playing.
No, man. No. I told him enough. I said playing. No more Dak. No, Damon.
Mike.
No, man.
He was just playing.
No, Mike. Damon, no.
Mike, come on, bro. Mike, this is
real talk. Hey, I'm out.
Dak Prescott sad? What the fuck is that, Fake? Man, come on, man. Move the show along, man. Come on, man.
Fade. Now you being petty now, Fade.
Oh,
you being petty.
I want Mike to pull that shirt up again. I want Mike to pull the shirt up again.
No, you don't.
We want ratings. We want ratings.
No, Fade. Let him keep his shirt on. He needs to keep his shirt on.
Oh, hey, Fade. The next topic I forgot to do the quarterback tier. So what we were talking about yesterday, the NBA trade deadline.
Oh,
I know what you said.
That's why you scratched it.
Yeah, because I forgot to do it.
Low blow, Tony.
Hey, Tony. Tony, we together.
Hey, man, you my boy.
No,
man.
I ain't hell, Tony.
Though.
No, damn that, Tony. We together. Okay? Don't go there.
Okay? All right, man. My bad.
Hey, that was a low blow there, Tony. That was a rabbit punch.
My bad.
I mean, I done it. I just forgot to bring it home. It's on my desk at school.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's switch over to basketball. Trade deadline's next Thursday at 4:00, I believe. Which team? Next Thursday.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which team needs to make a move besides the Lakers? Can't make a damn move because they ain't got shit. But which team desperately needs to make a move to improve their chances for a championship, Tony?
Boy, that's a good ass question, that Fade.
Yes.
There's a couple, man. It's about the page right now. Really, Philadelphia need to make some move. Become really a championship contender.
Who you giving up, Tony?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. We know Maxey and Embiid staying.
They off limits.
Embiid hurt.
Tobias Harris. You could throw Tobias Harris out there.
And they've been trading that dude for the last 3 years.
Tobias Harris been playing great this year. He's actually used him as a third option instead of a fourth option. But he has an expiring contract.
Exactly.
Fight, you say a team that needs to make a move to win a championship?
To have put themselves in contention to try to win.
Philly and Golden State.
I was thinking Golden State, but what about
the Knicks need to do something, man, to try to, you know what I'm saying, be able to stay afloat while Randall gone.
Man, the Knicks on fire, man. The Knicks on one about 8 in a row.
8 in a row, 14-2 in the last 16.
Randall hurt.
Randall hurt. He out for about a month.
That might be a blessing in disguise too.
Oh, man.
Fresh in the playoff. I'm gonna tell you why, because he get to sit down and rest. Because last year in the playoffs in the second round, he looked like trash.
Because he was tired.
He was hurt. He got hurt right at the end of the season.
Right, which is why this is a blessing in disguise for him to sit down for a month.
He got hurt at the end of the season last year.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at teams in contention to try to win a championship, you think about the East. The Celtics, the Bucks, the Heat now don't need anything. The Knicks really, in a sense, might not need anything. Philly, definitely. I wonder if Cleveland could make a move when you look at the East. Out of everything that's done happened trade-wise, people better watch out for them Miami Heat, dog. Like you got 3 snipers. They're there. Terry Rozier joined the team. They're gonna get it together. Terry Rozier, you got Rozier, Hero, and Butler. You got 3 snipers. Now I tell you what I would do. I would think about some kind of way. And I know it sounds ridiculous. I might think about trading Jimmy Butler for somebody.
That's what I was just getting ready to say. I've been seeing that float around the past couple of days, man.
I would think about getting Butler out for I don't know who, but Jimmy Butler, I would think about putting him on the trade block for somebody.
Clickbait.
Ain't no clickbait.
Jim Butler not going nowhere. Jim Butler not going nowhere.
I know he ain't going nowhere, but if I really want to improve my team, I need to get more scoring, get more shooters possibly. And I would think about getting rid of Jimmy Butler.
Even if as a GM, that was probably a good move for you to make, that's not a good move for your fan base right now. Right now, no illogical Heat fan want to hear about you trading Jimmy Butler. The only reason why Heat fans are still even interested in the Heat this season is because they know that there's a regular season Jimmy and a playoff Jimmy. So when it get time for playoffs, Heat fans get back interested because they know that's a different Jimmy Butler. So trading Jimmy Butler is not going to put people in them seats. We would be skeptical. Now,
y'all don't go to games anyway. So nobody think about no damn. Ain't nobody thinking about filling no seats. Y'all don't go to games.
We go to games. We just don't go early. No, we go to games because we got a real club downstairs in the lobby. Like we don't go upstairs till we get about 4 or 5 cocktails. Tony, don't do that. we got 15,000 cars and 2 exits. God damn it, give us some time. We'll get there.
Hey, Ratio, would you trade Bam for one of the 2 big men in Miami? I mean, hold on. Would you trade Bam for one of the 2 big men in Minnesota?
Ask the question again.
For Cat or Gobert, would you trade him for Bam? One of the 2.
Man, I would trade Bam for 2 Snicker bars and a Yoo-hoo. And they don't even make Yoo-hoos no more.
Wow. Hey, look at Tony, y'all. Look at Tony. Tony's stunned. Look at Tony. Look at Tony. Look at Tony.
That's kind of harsh, man. What that man do to you, man?
Bro, Bam don't show up. Hey, my brother Elu on here. He already know how I feel about Bam. Bam is David Copperfield.
Ain't Bam a 2010 guy though? Ain't he a 2010 guy?
In the regular season.
Man.
But
man, don't get me started on Bam.
Sean said he'll have diabetes, but he'd rather have diabetes than Bam.
Can't nobody do nothing in the damn playoffs because Jimmy Butler don't pay the ball in the playoffs.
Because when they get a chance, they don't do nothing. Like, nah, I'm not a fan of Bam. I'm gonna be nice and say I'm not a fan of Bam. I take LeBron before I take Bam. 39-year-old LeBron.
He said that was very disrespectful. That
is.
Oh boy, that was disrespectful.
So, I thought we don't have this GOAT debate. We're gonna wait till next week. Fan, you got to advertise that GOAT debate, cuz I need Jamal Jenkins on here.
I just talked to Atwater. I said, "Man, Jinx was on fire. This dude was saying some wild stuff, man."
Hey, Faye, hey, Ray, so you saw that stuff I timed you in last week? I tagged you in with me and Jinx.
Know it, right?
Yep.
I saw that. Hey, I saw that whole thing. I said, "What Jinx on, man?"
Hey,
what kind of moves? What kind of moves would you make? And can you make any moves at all if you're the Lakers? Faye, can they do anything?
I mean, no. There ain't nothing you really could do.
They want Devontae Murray.
You're not going to get him because the Hawks want a third team to pick up on D'Angelo Russell contract. Anatole, Shots producer, finally showed up. He wants to trade. He wants to trade LeBron. I ain't never seen Laker fans want to trade their best player. I ain't never seen that for my life. You want to trade your best player? Your best player. Yeah. Trade LeBron.
I've been there.
Who you gonna get for him then, Anatole? Chime back in. Where you want him to go? Who you getting for him?
Bam out of my.
I tell you what, Anatole, trade him across the street to the Clippers.
Who? James Harden?
I don't know who he want. He talking about trading LeBron.
Who is going to trade for a 39-year-old player, even though he's averaging 25, 7, and 7?
He talking about some In-N-Out burgers.
That dude sounds good right now.
He's talking about some In-N-Out burgers. Anatole, you wrong.
I think
what would you do?
LA.
What would you do in Golden State?
Trade for LeBron.
Get rid of Wiggins.
Wiggins and Kuminga. Give it Wiggins.
No, you got to keep. You got to keep Kuminga.
You can't get rid of both your small forward.
You keep Kuminga, man.
Well, Wiggins got to go because Wiggins hasn't been good since the year they won a championship.
He ain't been good since he signed that big contract.
That's why I say when they won a championship. That's the last time the year they won a championship when he signed the contract, he was trash because he took about 2 months off last year.
Yeah, what was it? Some type of threat or something?
Some type of personal issue. So I don't know what the issue was.
I mean,
that's what they say.
I mean, yeah, no, it wasn't no threat. The rumor was his old lady was pregnant by his best friend or some shit.
Yeah, personal issues.
He took months off of that. Never mind. I'll be quiet.
Oh,
hey. Everybody ain't mentally tough at Water.
You're right. I'll be quiet. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What it is, he missed his dad. Something with his dad going on. Another situation with his father. So
what? Last year?
This past year.
No.
I thought it was something about his chick getting pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm seeing somebody. Well, they might have used that lie about his dad. I won't put no illness on no dad. I would just say what it did. But now name the team that wants Wiggins.
I think he stepped away this year for like about a week or a couple of days or like a week for something about his dad. Last year this dude was gone months and he came right back. You know what I'm saying, before the playoff. Maybe like 2 or 3 games before the playoffs started.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tony. Didn't the woman come out and say leave him alone? This time it didn't happen and all that. Didn't she come out and say that?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
They're saying I'm reading another article through Sports Illustrated. It says that all it's saying is family matter, like I said, but it also says a medical situation, but serious family medical situation. But either way, he missed 22 games, and he was out of shape starting the season too. But if Golden State need to make a move, they're going to have to trade Chris Paul's expiring contract. And who you gonna get for Chris Paul? What are you gonna get? Size possibly? You can't take Cat because Cat contract's too big. I don't see a move from Golden State right now. We could have got Pascal Siakam. You had a chance to get him, but you didn't. Indiana got him. I just don't see a move. I just don't see it right now. I just don't see a move right now that they can get. Maybe some type of size or something like that. Maybe Andre Drummond, maybe But you need some type of size. But I don't see a move that's going to put them in
Golden State. I don't know. You think Drummond will fit that style in Golden State?
All he need to do is rebound and block. He don't need to do nothing else because they don't even got that. They barely got that. But really, Andre Drummond will fit it. He'll fit Oklahoma City better. He'll fit Oklahoma.
No, that's valid. You're right. That's valid.
Oklahoma City be a better fit for Andre Drummond.
What might happen is Kyle Lowry might force his way out and get Wade, and he may sign.
Sign with Golden State?
Mm-hmm.
Where did he get traded to?
They don't need him.
They need size.
He can help.
Chris Paul will be back soon.
And get hurt again, though. So he get hurt again. And break his other wrist.
Time for him to just go ahead and hang it up.
Yeah,
I tell you where you need to go, Kyle Lowry. Go to Phoenix. That's where you go.
That would be a good move too.
And who's is he coming off the bench? I'm guessing.
Who they starting point guard? Devin Booker, right?
Devin Booker.
Man, move Booker to the 2. Let Lowry go to the 1, and let rock.
I guess Bill gonna be at the 3 and KD at the 4.
Yes.
Oh, they'll be out second round.
Hey, don't Anatoly do this every year? Blow the Lakers up. Don't he say this every year?
Every year.
He just started a little early this year.
He just started a little early. I had put a trade into the pre-production chat yesterday. It was a 3-way trade. Anatole said add LeBron to the trade. I'm like, dude, really? I pulled let's see if I pull that trade up right quick. Lakers, Bulls, and Pistons in a 3-way. DeRozan, Burks, and Caruso go to the Lakers. The Bulls get Russell, Gabe Vincent, and Taurean Prince. And Detroit gets Hachimura and the Lakers first round pick in 2029.
What's the Lakers record?
24-25, I believe.
Why are we talking about them?
I don't know, because they're the Lakers.
The same reason y'all always talk about the Cowboys.
Because of
I
the
ain't
Cowboys.
gonna say it. That's true. But Atwater did that. We was talking about Lamar and Christian. I said both of their names like I coached them. We were talking about Lamar and Christian. He talking about pull up Dak stat. Like, bro, we talking about a 24-29 team. Why?
No, 25. They only one game on the 500, but 10 games on the road.
The Hawks. Was that during Fort Valley State night, or that was the night after?
That was something the night after. The night after.
Oh, okay. I knew that. I just had to say it.
That's stupid, man.
Right now, the only move that should have been made by any team, Pascal Siakam could have been had. But DeMar DeRozan will look real nice in Philadelphia, Mike.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan, that might push them over the top.
They gonna do that. Anybody know how long Embiid gonna be out?
Ain't no telling, but if he's out more than 5 games, he won't win MVP this year.
Hey, I heard that.
I know we're running short on time. Let me get everybody thought on the 65 game rule. We really talked about any NBA this year. The 65 game threshold to qualify for any awards. Is it good, bad, or you're indifferent on it? Real quick.
It's just a way to trying to stop that old load management stuff.
I'm actually good with it.
I'm good with that.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, I'm good with it too. I'm good with it.
You're gonna have some situations, unfortunately, like what's happening in Embiid. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some of the one-off situations, but no, I'm definitely good with it, man. On the overall, long overdue. Sad that the league had to go and institute something like that. That's just how bad it was. But I'm definitely good with it.
Hey, so I got a question off script.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I done finally pulled up the NBA standings, and I feel like if we're gonna talk about trade teams, we should be talking about some of these 4, 5, 6 teams, you know, that may have a chance to move up, or fringe playoff teams, you know, like the Pacers. You know, we talked about the Heat, or Sacramento. But my team that I want to ask about is Phoenix. What can Phoenix do? You know, you got D-Book, you got K-Dub. Like, what can they do to get over the hump?
Ooh, Devin Booker. I right before you went off for a minute, I said what Tony actually said, and I kind of came behind it. Kyle Lowry could be a big asset to Phoenix.
Who?
Kyle Lowry.
Big Booty Lowry?
Oh, come on.
With it. Yeah.
Hot playing.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
To do what?
Big boy.
What you mean do what? What are you talking about?
I mean, I say to add depth. Phoenix need depth, man. They don't have no depth. They need some depth.
I'm gonna tell you,
if
Brandon
you
Brown.
talk about depth, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was like Brandon Brown from Toronto. They could buy him out. Toronto could buy him out. That'd be somebody lucrative right there. Brandon Brown could fit for depth for Phoenix.
You know who I think they should. Well, y'all don't know, but where my man PJ Tucker at?
He's in LA.
The Clippers.
The Clippers.
Well, that would explain why they playing decent. Like you got to get one of them down.
He not even playing. He not even playing.
That's okay.
No, he getting some Dennis Haslam on.
Yeah. Like, listen, man. I think Phoenix is and I don't want to label nobody, but I think they need a little bit of toughness.
No, I would agree with that.
Clearly, scoring is not the problem. I mean, hell, when they walk on the court, it's 60 points already.
Anatole said the Morris twins. Where they playing at?
Somewhere running from
Joker brothers. Joker brothers.
Yeah, running from the Joker brothers. They ain't playing no games. My brother.
I just saw something come up on the ticker talking about Carl Wicker Jr. and Grant Hill part of this group getting ready to buy the Orioles, man.
Yeah.
Somebody, the people that ran it sold it yesterday, I think, or the day before.
It was sold. Yeah. Well, it was out there yesterday that they bought. All I'm trying to do, they are trying to put they feet in something different. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Hey,
what team that was they trying to buy?
The Baltimore Orioles.
The Baltimore Orioles. That's a baseball team, right?
Yeah, they won the division this year. The past season, they won the division.
They did? They won the division?
Uh-huh.
Man, listen, I ain't no financial advisor, but I'm going to assume that buying a baseball team takes a lot of money considering they just saved one dude whole country. So I don't know about a baseball team what you want to do. They word on the street is they giving out $1 million deals for 20 years in baseball. Like you gotta have deep pockets for that. They just say
the Orioles.
When they announced
the Orioles were like what 1.3 billion,
1.725,
1.7. Yeah, okay.
Talking about the player, right?
Say when they're announcing the All-Star reserve for the NBA All-Star game.
Probably next week. If I had to guess, next week, or it might be tomorrow. I'm not sure though. It's either gonna be tomorrow.
Are they picking? Are they sticking with that format? They picking?
No, it's gonna be East versus West this year.
Oh, okay.
They went back to that, and it's the coaches. The coaches pick the reserves.
Man,
I like that.
Way, huh?
I like that. I like the coaches picking the reserve. I like that.
That's the best way it used to be.
Are the coaches drafting like the players, or they telling them they want?
I think they just going back to regular format, East versus West.
If that's the way it used to be before they went to the
It's gonna be tough making that All-Star team in the West. You got to pick 7 players. You got to pick at least 2 guards, at least 2 forwards, or at least 3 million up in front court. It's gonna be tough out west. Because if you look at the West, or you look at the guards, Devin Booker should get a spot. I think De'Aaron Fox. That's 2 guards right there.
Who the starters in the West? Who the starters in the West?
Shane Gilgeous-Alexander and
Doncic is in the backcourt.
And Doncic in the backcourt. Front court is the Joker, LeBron, and Kevin Durant.
They got Papa still starting?
Yeah, that's starting 5. So now I gotta pick them some more dude. So Steph Curry probably gonna make it. De'Aaron Fox, Booker, Anthony Edwards. That's 4 dudes right there, 4 guards right there. Now I got to pick 3 dudes up front, and that's going to be tough.
Hey, y'all realize next year LeBron going to be in the All-Star game and his son going to be in the rookie game. Something wrong with it.
I don't think his son going to come out this year because of the cardiac arrest. I think he need another year.
Or probably because he's not good enough.
That too. I was being polite I'll be polite.
Shout out to Papa LeBron, starting his 45th All-Star game.
Hey, before we go, Duke, North Carolina, Saturday night.
North Carolina.
Okay.
Hold on, who the West reserve?
I mean, they haven't named the reserves yet.
Who the East starters?
Giannis, Embiid, Tatum, Halliburton, and Lillard. Lillard shouldn't be starting, but him and Brunson tied for votes. Were pretty much virtually tied, but Damon got more fan votes. That's what broke the tie. But Brunson's having a better year though. Okay. And Embiid might not even be playing the All-Star game where his knee is at though, so that's gonna be a problem.
And so, who do y'all think should be
anybody on here think that Brunson should start over Damon?
Not me.
Okay.
No,
I do. Jalen Brunson don't have. I mean, if we going by fan vote, okay, yeah. But if we talking about this actually having a better season, Jalen Brunson will have a better season than Lillard.
He's the reason why the Knicks are the Knicks right now. But the Knicks are going to knit though.
Ooh, Devin Booker. Man, Devin Booker. Oh my goodness. This is for real, boy.
Yeah, one quick thing about the Knicks, though. The thing that's going to hold the Knicks back is Tom Thibodeau. That's the one thing that's going to hold the Knicks back. Tom Thibodeau.
I forgot he was coaching the Knicks.
Yeah, because he's gonna run them in the ground, so that's why the Knicks ain't gonna do anything.
I forgot he was coaching the Knicks.
That's why Randall got hurt last year. He ran them in the ground.
Tony? What y'all doing with the Hawks? What kind of move you gonna make with them?
Move them to South Carolina.
I'm out. I'm going. I'm out.
He said move to South Carolina.
Man, you need to cut that bullshit out, Fade.
Man, the Hawks, Quinn Snyder, he's not the coach. He's not for them, dog. He's not him for them. Not Quinn Snyder.
I ain't got no problem with Snyder.
Yeah, he the white version of Doc Rivers.
Oh,
here we go.
Come on, Fade.
Hey, it's been real, y'all.
Yeah, I'm out on that one.
Come on, Fade. You cold, bro. Oh, man.
I know I'm looking all the way down this scoring list, and I don't see Jalen Brunson anywhere over it.
Hey, Shot. Come on, Shot. These boys tripping, man. These boys watch too much. These boys watch too much TV, man. You watch too much sports show.
With 25, I'm still looking. He on the next page. Where is he? Like, what are we talking about, bro? I gotta click the show more button to find this dude.
Come on.
Can somebody? I'm dead serious. Where is he? Where's Jalen Brunson?
Jalen Brunson probably had about 24, 25 a game for real.
Nah, I'm joking. He averaging what, 27. He averaging 27 points a game. So he is doing this thing. 27 points. 27 points.
What Dame averaging? About 24?
Huh?
What Dame averaging?
Dame averaging 25. Jalen Brunson averaging where we at?
26.8. 26.8.
26.8. Okay, my
Brunson?
fault. I apologize.
Dame 26.8. Dame 25.
So he averaging 20.
And Dame got to share the ball with Giannis, right?
Exactly. 27 points, 7 assists. We're gonna go ahead and round up a lot. 27 points, 7 assists.
And Giannis scored 30.
Giannis
31.
Giannis said what, 30?
31 even.
Right.
31.
Dame averaging 25 points with 7 assists with somebody. But okay.
That's tough.
Okay. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson. And I totally say trade Trae Young.
Who?
I agree.
Hey, I'm out to leave early, fellas, man. It's been real with y'all boys. We'll catch up next week.
Yeah, y'all boy, lucky y'all saw me. I've got to get my old man on. I'm about to go to sleep. I really was.
Hey, I'm out, bro.
If I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
So you about to get this old man on. Hey,
I was about to, boy. I was tired of shit today, man.
Hey,
man, if we go to bed at 10 o'clock, like we.
Hey, look here, man.